Hey, DJ Mikey, Mike in Direct Sound, and we are doing a quick do it from scratch FlatParPro setup here. Quick little video showing you how the FlatParPros are put together right out of the box. Also, we'll do a little DMX addressing and a quick comparison on size for see how compact they are. The FlatParPro, the flat design is really cool. I'm digging it. Take a look at this video. Tell me what you think. Make sure you leave some comments down below. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. The only way I can get these videos out to you guys is if you subscribe. So make sure you do that. And here we go. Take a look. This is a quick assembly right out of the box and putting the brackets on. And then we're going to get into the, like I said, the storage in my old par case. So take a look at that.
I feel so insecure. Sometimes you make me feel nothing at all. Sick of the TV, look at the news. I'm sick of the radio. What can you do? I'm sick of the movies. I'm sick of it all. So what can I do? I guess a new to keep my head expanding.
Alright, just a quick note. Just got my FlatParPros RGBAs from Eternal Lighting unpacked, and I replaced them back in the box that they came in, except I was able to get 12 FlatParPros in one box that came with 5. Well, now they were all individually packaged, nice and protected for your thing, but I just want to show you that I can get 12 in a box this big right here, and I'll show you what I'm bringing my my normal par cans in. Now this is just in a box right now, just for temporary. Here's my normal uplight bag. Let's open her up. See what we've got in there. Alright, we got 6 par cans. Okay, take a look at that. 12. There's 12 FlatParPros in the same space that 2 par 56 LEDs are standard par can size. Pretty much have the same output, and we can put 12 in the same location. We can put 2 in. So yes, they're a lot heavier. Well, not a lot heavier, but they're 12 of them is going to be a lot heavier than 2, that's for sure. So 12 in a box, 6 in a bag. Now what's cool about these bags, they don't make them anymore, but these are the SKB light DJ light bags. The little foam or little protective pieces in there are interchangeable. I can move them around and do different things. So we're going to take the regular pars out and put the FlatParPros in and see what it looks like. Alright, we got 16 lights in the bag with power cables. I could probably put a few DMX cables in there about the same size if I need to. Let's zip it up and see what it feels like. Okay, I just saved myself a ton of space. Now, for those of you guys using small cars or minivans or small, you're stuck on space, FlatParPros, really cool. They're a little bit heavier than the normal aluminum style LED par cans, but you got a lot of tight space here. So you can really cram a whole bunch of these in one little space. So we just got 16 FlatParPros in the same case that I usually put 6 of these things in. So with power cables, matter of fact. So we got a pretty good configuration there. Now the case is a little heavy, but most of my cases are pretty damn heavy. Now this is a soft case, so you've got to be careful on abuse and kind of stuff like that. But even if you're running around with a hard case, you got to be careful on managing your size. I built my moving head case 6 AccuSpot 252s in one moving head case. Now that thing was a bear to move around. It was convenient because I can move them all at once, but it was tough to get in and out of the trailer, up and down, you know, little steps or things like that. It was tough. Had a lot of handles on it, but it was tough. Anyway, the FlatParPro, 16 of them in one soft case. Pretty flippin' amazing. I could probably put a couple more on the top if I took out the cables. So 18 to 20 maybe in one case. Now it's getting a little heavy for me to manage, but that's one case compared to 3 cases, so, or almost 3. Anyway, so let's press on here and we'll see what else we can do with these things. All right, now that we got the FlatParPros in the cases, I got to pull them out and I got to program them. Now I got my computer running up here. We're going to find out what channels we need to be on for tomorrow. I want to program all the lights, put a little tag on them, know what number the lights are, and that way I can set them out strategically around the facility or the yard tomorrow, and we will have a really cool control over our lighting. Now these lights are really easy to assemble. You saw me pull them right out of the box, but 2 thumb screws right in the side uses for the standing bracket. Now you don't have to use a standing bracket if you don't want to. You can lay it on the ground. That's really cool about the this FlatPar style design. You can put your DMX cables off to the side and not coming out the bottom, so you got a lot of versatility with these fixtures. Now these fixtures come in a lot of different sizes and shapes, so don't think you need to spend a lot of money to get good output. The RGB version is very affordably priced. The RGB-A takes you up to the next level. It's a little bit more, but you get that amber effect. Also, the tri-LEDs, 3 1-watt LEDs per diode or per lens cover, and I think it's only another 5 watts or so per fixture. I thought it was a little bit more, but it's about 5, maybe 10 watts per fixture. So those people on a power crunch, you still might want to go with just the RGBs. RGBAs give you a little bit, suck a little more current, and then the 3 watts suck even more, but they got a lot more punch. Now, I can't remember his name. He just left a video response to one of my last video. He did an amazing job on the comparison of a 3-watt LED, tri-LED compared to a 10mm LED. Now, what he did was he actually put a power meter on his lights and did a really cool comparison. So you can purchase the, say, 3-watt LEDs and use your dimmer control on your DMX software and get just the same amount of power draw common to the 10mm. So, but he said you have 3 times the output. He put a lux meter on the light itself, and he had 3 times the output with the same power draw as a 10mm. So you're definitely getting more bang for your buck on the tri-LEDs. You're getting 3 times the output at the same power rating. Now if you put them to max, you're definitely getting a lot more power out of that fixture, but you're also sacrificing a little power, but it doesn't cost 3 times or 4 times the amount for that extra fixture. So you're getting a good color saturation in the room with just a little bit of an additional cost. So do the math, see what works for you, and we'll go from there. Right now we got 30 FlatParPros. We have 10 tri-LED FlatParPros on the way, so we can mix and match. Smaller events I can use a little bit higher output. Bigger events I can use, or when I need to put multiple fixtures around the room, we'll be using the 10mm. And strategically placing the 3 tri-LEDs maybe for cake spotting and some other things like that, because I need a little bit more punch or throw with those things. So that's what I've been using my 1 watts for. So the tri-LED is going to give me a little smoother color mix. Alright, so we'll continue here and program. Okay, here we go. Now it's time to label the par cans and set all the DMX addressing. Okay, I created some small little labels with my little Dynamo label maker. Or actually my brother's label maker. A little label maker here. And I have all of my par cans labeled 1 through 30, along with the DMX address for quick reference. The DMX address for quick reference. Par 6, DMX channel 48. Applying that to the fixture. Show you where we're doing that. So basically what I do is I come in here and I plug the fixture in, and I plug the DMX channel in, or the DMX cord in, and I'm going to apply the label right here on the top of the fixture. Okay, but it's super simple to program. Right now we just touch mode, and it's in address, hit enter, and I need to go to channel 48, common to my label right here. So just hit the up button, 46, 47, 48, hit enter. My address is set. I want to hit mode and channel, enter. It's set to 4 channel by default. I need to go to 7, hit enter. Now it's a 7 channel fixture, set to my DMX channel, and when it gets resets itself, it will turn on my green park light that I have it set to right now. Takes about 15 seconds, and now it's green. There's my green dot, channel 48, and we're good to go. This light is programmed. Unplug the DMX channel, or DMX cable, if I can do it one-handed. In about a couple seconds, it'll go to white, because that's the default color that it's set to at this time. So white is the default setting. That was channel 15, I believe, on the standalone mode. You can set it to any different color you'd like. There's several different options. So if you lose a DMX signal, your lights can actually go to a certain color. So if your room is blue, set your default color to blue. That way, if you ever lose a DMX signal, it'll go back to blue. Or if you want it to default to white at the end of the night, when you turn off your DMX, all your lights will illuminate white while you turn off your computer and things like that. So just a couple little ideas for DMX programming and setting this fixture to static mode. There's some great stuff that it can do static. I haven't gotten into that yet. I got some really cool videos coming up with that. So you guys, if you don't use a DMX controller and you want to control your lights via light switching, these are the hot ticket for you. Okay, so I'll show you some cool stuff using standalone mode and multi-channeling your lights. So that's coming up here pretty soon. Take a look at that. Leave some comments. DJ Mikey Mike. Peace.